Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be the start of a series on anchor systems. And the first thing we're going to tie is a very basic wrap 3, pull 2. And I'm going to do a couple configurations here with webbing and rope. Okay, so we need a piece of webbing, obviously, and this tree is going to be our anchor. And we're just going to wrap this tree 3 times. Okay, and the third loop is going to be what we're tying together. So we 1, 2, and this is 3. And we're just going to tie a basic water knot. This tree's kind of small, so we'll just tie a water knot a little bit further up. Remember, in our water knots we want to keep the webbing nice and flat, and we're just going to trace the webbing. It's a retrace water knot. Retrace overhand knot is what this is. So we can retrace that. And it's going to come out the opposite direction. Okay, so there's our water knot, and we have very long tails on this just to shorten the webbing up. So there's no, usually we want about 4 inches at least, but obviously these are long. So while you're holding the knot, grab the 2 center wraps and just slowly work your knot till it rests against the tree. Okay, and that's basically it. Put a carabiner in there, and we have a wrap 3, pull 2 anchor with webbing. All right, so let's go over here, and we're going to tie the same knot around this tree, or the same anchor around this tree, just to show you that you can use rope for this too. So we're going to wrap, it's a slightly bigger tree, so you might have to hug the tree a little bit to get the rope around it. Okay, same principle, but this time it's not webbing, so we'll have to use a different knot. And this is called a double fisherman's knot. We're going to put our strands parallel to each other, just like that. And just, you want a couple loops. And then we're going to put the tail through that loop. Basically, you're tying 2 stopper knots. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. And if you don't know how to tie this knot, I have a video on how to tie it, but it's basically 2 stopper knots. When you pull it together, it's going to do this right here. We're going to grab these 2 strands, work our knot back to the tree, and again we have a wrap 3, pull 2 anchor. And just to demonstrate, you can use this with rope too. It's not relegated just to webbing. All right, very good. That's all for this. See you on the next one.